everybody, welcome back to my channel. Some of you might have noticed that my channel has slowly morphed into this study vlog as I'm preparing for the National Counselor exam. And now it's about 4 months away. So today I'm going through a bunch of the free Quizlet flashcards online. If you saw the first episode of this, you know that I quickly figured out that some flashcards are better than others. But it's a free NCE prep resource, so I thought I'd check it out. If you are also super intimidated by the idea of studying for the National Counselor exam, this video is a great place to start. Okay, let's get into it. Repression is a traumatic memory block. Suppression is denying reality. Regression is reverting back to a secure age and place in time. Rationalization is giving an excuse for negative behavior to be more socially accepted. Wrong accepted. Projection. Blaming somebody else. Displacement. Taking feelings out on a safer place. For example, if you're mad at your boss, you'll yell at your wife. Sublimation. Unacceptable urge channeled into an expectable manner, such as a boxing bag. Transference is when the patient reacts to the therapist as they would to someone else in their life. Countertransference is when the therapist reacts to the patient based on their own unresolved issues. Harry Harlow. Maternal Stimulations, the Monkey Study, FAP, Fixed Action Pattern. John Bowlby. Birth Order and Bonding. Poor bonding leads to psychopathology. The firstborn usually excels, they're scholarly, and they're more conservative. The only child typically do not feel as close to their peers, but have high self-esteem. Syntaxic thinking is just logical thinking. Margaret Mahler did the mother-infant study. Rapprochement. Alternating feelings of closeness and the need for independence. F.H. Alport, social facilitations, which means the presence of others improves individual performance, competition improves behavior. Bogardus social distance scale rates an individual in regard to their feelings about ethnic groups. Bogardus's idea of therapeutic surrender. This is to build rapport with a person from different cultures and trust them. According to Bogardus, culture is values, beliefs, attitudes, and customs of a group that sets them apart. Frank Parsons is the father of vocational guidance. He was the first cross-cultural counselor. Parsons' idea of universal culture. Physical and psychological needs are the same around the world. Parsons' idea of ecological culture. People at the equator can't dress like North Pole people. Location impacts behavior. Not the best phrasing, but I get the point. Leon Festinger, cognitive dissonance theory. The stress that is felt when a person has conflicting beliefs. Festinger's idea of conformity. A person who conforms to new people or new ideas. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. Another typo. She identified the stages of grief. Kubler-Ross's method of counseling helps people reach acceptance. The stages are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Cross-cultural counseling from an emic viewpoint, when the counselor knows the client's culture. An etic viewpoint sees people as more the same and treats them alike. Autoplastic dilemma. This is where somebody has to change themselves to deal with the environment. Alloplastic, missing an L, tries to change the environment instead of the person. Asians are hardcore sciences, but rarely social sciences and are less likely to secure therapy than any other group. I think the point of this card is that on the National Counselor exam, we need to be really aware of specific cultural differences. One cultural differences in Asian Americans is that they really stress academics. And because of that, a lot of Asian Americans sometimes struggle with emotional vocabulary and understanding mental health issues. Mental health is also just really stigmatized in this culture. Social psychology is the study of how, though, emotions and behaviors are influenced by the presence of others. Intro to Social Psych. William McDougall, which is the father of Hormick psychology. Individuals are driven by innate, inherited tendencies. All right, so that's it for this flashcard set. As you'll see, there's a lot of ones that I read through that were just really messy, and there were 10 out of the whole set that I couldn't even understand what was going on. Quizlet is a really great free resource, but I've figured out that you really get what you pay for with this one. On the next episode of my study vlog, I'll be checking out another set of Quizlet flashcards that are made by somebody else and they might have fewer grammatical errors. Meanwhile, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. I have a whole series where I go through practice questions that I put on cute little PowerPoints. And I have another one that is just NCE vocab. So if you're overwhelmed with the idea of taking the National Counselor exam and you just don't know where to start, please check out my channel. I have a lot of free resources. Thanks for watching.